Hi, it's Double1975 and welcome to PUBG on the Xbox One. And today I thought I'd do a little video talking about some of those options, some of those settings you may not know exist on Xbox One on PUBG. A few of my friends didn't realise you could do certain things in the game, so I thought I'd highlight them and just bring a few to your attention. Because, like I say, I was surprised my lot didn't actually know about this. There's sort of, the standard options that we all know about, but in the options list you have the default fire mode for different weapons. This means you can set SMGs to burst or auto fire as standard, so when you pick it up it's automatically in that mode. So I would recommend popping onto that and just putting your submachine guns and ARs in automatic straight away. That way when you pick anything up that's got an auto mode, it defaults to auto. This is really handy and saves a lot of embarrassment when you pull the trigger with that Tommy gun. You know you've done it. We've all done that one. There are other options that are there as well. There's 4 colorblind options. You've got the standard and then you've got 3 colorblind options. I'd recommend playing with them. This is Deadweight Don's footage you're watching in the background, and as you can see he played around with the colorblind settings and they're kind of funky, but it really does help him, enable him to play the game, because bless him, Don is very colorblind, and a lot of times games that don't have the assistance are very difficult for people who are colorblind, and even for people who aren't colorblind, like people like me that are just generally blind when it comes to seeing snakes in the grass. Playing around with the in-game settings may be something that can assist you. I know Woody plays on a massively high brightness to help him see things. I don't tend to do that because I'm recording for YouTube, but it is something that, while gamey, is something a lot of people do. Turn up the brightness, change the colorblind settings even if you don't need them for colorblindness, making the blood easier to see. It's one of those things that a lot of people do that can give you that little bit of an edge. Now there are also some controls which some of my friends didn't seem to be aware of. I mean, everyone knows that holding down on the D-pad helps you to switch consumable items and use consumable items. So you tap it to switch and then hold it to use is how you med on the fly. I don't do this because the down button on my D-pad from playing so much Elite Dangerous is dodgy as hell. So I always do it in the menu, which frustrates the hell out of people watching my videos. I get that comment quite a lot, is why don't you do that? But people don't seem to know that you can inspect your weapons. If you're in first person view, you can hold the left D-pad, if you hold it down and you're in first person view, it'll inspect the paint job on your weapon. My friends didn't know this, and they saw me doing it and asked me what I was doing, and I was like, I'm just admiring my paint job. And that one surprised people. And then there's the one of the map. So everyone knows how to toggle the map, but if you hold the map toggle button down, it changes the mini-map size. Now this is really useful when range finding with snipers, because if you didn't know, the squares on the mini-map are about 100 meters, so you can range find. If you know where the enemy is and you can identify where they are on the map, you can count the squares and work out the range. You can do a quick bit of Pythagoras if they're in a nice triangle for you. But you can work out the range with that, and it's really, really useful. So hold down the button and that increases the map size. There we go. That's it for this video. They're the things that some of my friends weren't aware were in the game, and I thought I'd just mention them. But if you've got any other tips that are in the game, any other controls that you're aware of that maybe people aren't used to or don't know about, then please let me know in the comments down below. I mean, I'm sure everyone knows about auto running because this is PUBG Run Simulator. I mean, I've got auto run set to one of my bumpers on my back of my controller because I auto run that much. But anyway, let me know in the comments down below, and that's all for this video. Thank you very much for watching.